Ready or not, major changes are hitting our national parks this spring 2025. Some you might expect, others might catch you off guard. From staffing cuts and service limitations to updated reservation systems and fee hikes, here's everything you need to know before planning your visit. Keep in mind that details can change quickly, so always check official park sources for the latest updates. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's start with the biggest shock: recent federal budget cuts, originating from leftover policies tied to President Donald Trump's administration, have led to a major shakeup within the National Park Service. About 1,000 NPS employees, roughly 5% of the workforce, are being laid off, mainly targeting staff still in their probationary periods. Critical roles like law enforcement and firefighting remain protected, but these cuts leave day-to-day operations running on a skeleton crew. Fewer rangers mean you could see reduced hours, fewer facilities open, and less frequent maintenance. Think overflowing trash bins, restrooms that aren't cleaned as often, and fewer ranger-led tours. Parks can still hire seasonal workers, up to 5,000, but that won't fully cover essential roles in many locations. Next up, reservation systems and access changes. With visitor numbers still high and staff numbers lower, several parks are expanding or updating their reservation systems to reduce overcrowding. At Arches National Park, a timed entry reservation system will run from April 1st to October 31st, 2025, except during the lower visitation window of July 7th to August 27th. Yosemite National Park's push for a permanent reservation system hit delays, but it still requires temporary reservations for big draws like the Firefall in February. Zion, Rocky Mountain, Haleakala, and Glacier are also either continuing or refining their reservation systems, covering specific trails or time slots. If you plan on visiting any of these hotspots, definitely book well in advance. Now, about those increased fees. To offset budget shortfalls, some parks propose higher entrance or activity costs. Grand Canyon National Park, for instance, might raise private boating permit fees on the Colorado River from $90 to $310 per person, especially for the Lee's Ferry to Diamond Creek stretch. These extra funds reportedly support projects like river restoration and emergency response teams, but they're still a tough pill to swallow for some travelers. All of this raises the question, could entire parks close? With staffing so thin, there's real concern that a few parks might have to shut their gates, either partially or fully, if safety and upkeep can't be maintained. In fact, a group of 22 U.S. senators recently warned that if these staffing levels continue, some closures could be inevitable. That means lost tourism for nearby communities and fewer options for people who want to explore these amazing landscapes. So, how do you navigate all these changes? First, stay updated. Check official park websites or social media for the latest details on reservations, fees, and seasonal openings. Second, plan early. If you know a park needs a reservation, book as soon as the system allows. Third, brace yourself for limited services. Consider bringing extra water, snacks, and even basic sanitation supplies in case restrooms aren't fully maintained. Finally, keep an eye on broader legislative discussions. If more budget shifts happen, these policies could change again. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing. We'll keep you posted on developments affecting our national parks and share tips to make the most of your trip despite these challenges. Let us know in the comments if you're planning a visit this year and how you're preparing for these new regulations. Remember, even in times of transition, our parks remain incredible places to explore. Just go in with a plan and an open mind. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.